What's going on, guys? I'm Dan. This is Scented Waters, and today I want to shed some spotlight on a company in California named California Cologne Club. But before we go any further, how about you hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell. So the good people at California Cologne Club reached out to me to see if I can review their product. They sent me some decants. I'm going to rate their packaging, their actual presentation, how it was shipped, their shipping time. So California Cologne Club is obviously based in California. So what they do is send you 3 5ml decants of 3 popular fragrances per month. They also send you test strips. From what I see, it doesn't seem like it's a package that you can mix and match what you want. They usually just send you a random package of 3 5ml decant bottles with one niche, one designer, and either a designer or niche for the third bottle. They have 3 tiers, a bronze, silver, and gold. One's a month-to-month, one's a 6-month basis, one's a 12-month basis, a whole year. I'll leave the link in the bottom so you can check out the website yourself and see if that's something that suits you. They go further in detail when it comes to each package. The month of August fragrance package was Millésime Imperial, Versace Eau Fraiche, and Banderas Blue Seduction. After communicating to them and them saying that they'd send me this stuff, I think it took about a week and a half before I got the fragrances. I honestly don't remember because this was like a little bit over a month ago, but the fragrances came in this type of package right here. Inside the package, it was in this little sack pack. And then inside the sack pack, they send you a whole bunch of tester strips. So you can test out each decant because obviously it's a random package. You don't know what you're getting. And the fragrances that they sent me were wrapped like this. I kind of wish that they wrapped them in bubble wrap just to give it a little bit more protection or something a little bit more than this. But this is how it came. It wasn't broken, so I can't really complain too much. It seemed like they sent me 4 instead of 3. Well, I guess this was bubble wrap at some point, but the bubble wrap are all popped. I can tell you one thing, this thing was wrapped up very, very tight. Like, it's tight and almost heat shrunk. Maybe that's why the bubbles are all popped, is because they actually probably were heat shrunk. Yeah, you know what? I think they were, because this plastic stuff on top of it looks like it was heat shrunk, whatever you want to say. There's some type of word out there. Man, give me a second. One thing I can tell you, after getting wrapped in those, after getting wrapped in the bubble wrap, they were individually wrapped in some other type of wrapping. All right, boss. All right, one thing, the heat wrapping, I think that's just a little bit too much. It's making it very difficult to open these up. It's getting actually kind of frustrating. Last one.
1 hour later.
Okay, so I finally got them out. As you can see in my face, I'm not too happy. It's a nice size 5ml bottles. He sent me 4, but I want you guys to see something and tell me what you see. I'll face them as far forward as possible just so you can see something. Now, every single one of these have a label. I want you to tell me well, obviously you can't tell me because I just want you to know what I see and something I already see that's wrong. Now, they're all labeled, but with all the heat shrink that was done and whatever type of way that process of packaging was, it pretty much took the labeling off, and I can still see it, but it's not professional at all. It's actually it seems very, very, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. Creed's Millésime Imperial, here's the label. It's kind of hard to see, but trust me, I can barely see it as well. I know what this smells like. This one, Versace Eau Fraiche. Same thing, you can kind of see the name on it in some areas, but it's not gonna pick it up. Yeah. Also, the third one that I told you about, the Banderas Blue Seduction, same thing with the label. But luckily, you can still kind of see what it says. But he also sent me a fourth one, which I'm surprised about. And this one is Dior Ombre Nuit. Had a hard time reading that, but these two, Bandera Blue Seduction and Dior Ombre Nuit, I've never heard or smelled them. So you know what? Besides just a spotlight, let's just also make this a review, or quick review. Now that I think about it, I think this was a giveaway that was part of the package. Well, this is what I see for the bronze, but I think this was the extra giveaway for the fourth fragrance, which I think was the Dior Ombre Nuit. But first fragrance I wanted to test out is that Bandera Blue Seduction. Let's test this bad boy out. Okay. All right, Blue Seduction. What it kind of reminds me of, it's, all right, first off, it's like a great summer type scent, citrusy, aquatic type fragrance. I don't know the notes about this. I don't know anything about it. It gives me a vibe of Nautical Voyage a little bit, but less watery, a little bit more crisp. It smells good. I like it. I mean, obviously I don't know the longevity or how it works, but off first impressions, this is pretty good. Next fragrance we can do a first impressions on is Dior Ombre Nuit. I mean, I think that's what it's called because I can barely read it. I think that's it. That does say Ombre Nuit. So, all right. I'm getting this like either tobacco or leather type of scent. At first, it seemed very feminine, but I think that's leather. It's getting, now that it's drying down a little bit more, it's smelling pretty good. Seems kind of masculine, but also with a little bit of a powder scent. I don't know if there's iris or something in it, but it does have a leather or tobacco vibe going on it. I think I like this one. So to give California Cologne Club a rating based out of the packaging, the information that they're giving me about the subscription service, and pretty much the whole scheme of things, what the idea is about, I'm going to give California Cologne Club like about a 6.5, 7. It probably would be more if it was for the packaging, if the packaging was better. The labeling has to get better. The packaging has to get better. The heat shrink pretty much took out, I don't know if it's the heat shrink or when they're putting the fragrance in the bottles and the liquid got onto the label and it kind of pretty much washed the label away. It's kind of poor in my eyes, but the concept behind this whole subscription service, I actually think it's pretty cool. Getting random decants monthly, at least 3, which gives you like about 75 sprays from a 5 ml decant. I kind of like getting things randomly. It's kind of like a gift. If I have to pick it, yeah, I like it, but I like getting gifts and getting random gifts, not knowing what I'm gonna get. Get better packaging, get better labeling, whatever you need to do. So there you go, guys. That's my spotlight on California Cologne Club. Let me know what you thought at the bottom. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell. At the end of the day, it's just scented water, guys.